Hey everyone. So, we are down to the last 7 days. I'm out of here in a week, which is super sad. But my last bit of time here has been like awesome, so I'm gonna catch up on a little bit of that, and then I'll make one more video like right before I leave. So, what's happened? Jenny came back for a little while, so we got to hang out with her. I had an awesome time with her, went downtown, hung out with friends. One day, I had my American dinner that I've been kind of planning with a few people. So, Almudena, Isma, Jaime, Hetafe friend, and then Felix, Jenny, and I all had American dinner. And I basically made some Cincinnati chili, which is delicious. Had some of that for dinner, and some amaretto to drink, because it's not really American, but to my American dinner, that's what you're going to have. We had goldfish for appetizers, so people can try some of our delicacies like goldfish. And then we also had s'mores for dessert, so it was super yummy. It was a really great time, like everyone had a good time talking, chatting, I don't know. I made everyone talk in English because it was American dinner and Felix doesn't speak Spanish, so obviously it wouldn't make sense for us to speak in not English. But yeah, so we had a really good time with that. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. Ow. Oh, my foot just got hurt. I don't know what happened. This weekend was like a blast. Can't even. Oh, it was so much fun. So, first I went to go see Star Trek with Felix and Elliot, a guy who works with us. So we saw Star Trek on Friday night, and that was super cool. And then like on Wednesday, one of my like fellow coworkers, Christina, who also used to live, well, not in this apartment because we moved apartments, but the old apartment I was in, she used to live there. So like, we all, sorry, I don't know, why did I lose track of thought? Basically, she texted me and was like, hey, so I'm going to this Festival de San Fermin. If you would like to join us, it's super fun, super cool. I was like, what is it? Well, it's the awesome festival where they do the running of the bulls. Oh. Well, I have like a family friend who goes to that every year and told me I should try to do it if I can, and I had like not even really thought about it again once I was here. So I was like, yeah, I think I should totally do that. So like, so usually a few days before I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we were going down Saturday, so she was just driving us, so we were gonna arrive Saturday night. And I was like, are we like staying somewhere, or are we just gonna like sleep in the car or something? She's like, I mean, the hotels are expensive, we can like split one if you want. I was like, I mean, I can sleep in the car. She's like, then we don't really even have to sleep. Good point. That's really how the Spaniards do it, isn't it? So that was our plan when we got there. So we got there. San Fermines is where you have to dress in all white and you wear the bandana. So I'm just wearing it right now to show off my awesome one. It says Pamplona on it. I don't know if that's backwards for you all, but yeah, we like wore this all day. I put some pictures up on Facebook, but super fun. They're like a fireworks show. There were lots of concerts they were doing. People out and acting really crazy, like super crazy. Oh, like super crazy. I don't even know how to tell you. The city was just filled with people getting into trouble, and it was hysterical. So it was a beautiful, beautiful time over there. Next day they did the running of the bulls. Fortunately, nobody died during this week of running of the bulls, which is good. A few people did get hurt. The day before, they actually like had an issue where one of the doors was like shut in the final part. So like, I don't know if you ever study fluid flow or if you really just have common sense, you'll know if you're all running towards the thing like this and all of a sudden you have half the room like this, oh no, we're all getting squeezed together and there's a bunch of bulls running at us. So that caused some problems. A few people got hurt yesterday, but, well, sorry, the day before I was there, but when I was there, totally okay. I think one person got hit with a horn that day and they didn't like die or anything, they were just injured, which would still suck, but they made it through. So there's that. Once Christina and I were driving back from there, we're like driving by Burgos, which is another city in Spain. She's like, Matt, have you ever been here? I was like, no, I haven't been to Burgos yet. She's like, well, I used to live here for a year and a half because I was like doing work and stuff. She's like, do you want to stop by? I know like a really good place to grab some food. And I was like, yeah, one more Spanish city before we go, that'd be awesome. So we went to Burgos. Oh, such a pretty city. They have like this giant, beautiful cathedral. Oh, so pretty. The food we went to was like super yummy. I had a bunch of tapas. I had some sangria. Like probably the second best sangria I've had in Spain was there. So Oh, that was great. I love sangria. Christina gave me a recipe for sangria for when I go back, so I'm excited to make it and drink it a lot because it's yummy. So that was awesome. And then we also saw like the shells, which are the markings of the Camino de Santiago. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's like basically a long pilgrimage that a lot of people do. You can start in France or in Spain, and like you walk to Santiago. There's a really big story behind that. But if you've seen the movie The Way with Martin Sheen, then you'll have an idea. Well, you'll know exactly what it is. So if you haven't seen it, it's a fantastic movie, so you should see it. But I really want to do the walk someday, and I know like Chris and Katie want to do it too. So hopefully we'll all get to do it together. But the point of this is that I saw the markings of the thing in the city, and I was like, this is so cool. Like, I want to do this someday, and I'm like seeing part of it. And, it's awesome. And then like some people who were doing the Camino walked by and like asked us how to get somewhere. I had no idea, but Christina, since she lived there, was like, yeah, you just go right around here, and that's how you get there. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks so much. And then we said Buen Camino when they left, which is like what you do to people who are on the walk. And like, if you saw the movie The Way, they say it all the time, and I just like felt like I was in a movie or something. It was so cool. So Burgos was like super awesome. And then once I got back from Burgos, I said goodbye to Christina, like, thanks for such an awesome time. I'm gonna see her again on Thursday, because a bunch of the like cool people I've hung out with a lot around Spain, we're all gonna meet up on Thursday for one last like goodbye dinner before I peace out. So that'll be good. But once I got back, I had like 2 hours to clean and prepare because Leticia, one of my co-workers, and her boyfriend were coming over to teach me how to make homemade pizza. I'm like, yeah. So they come over. Felix was supposed to join us, but unfortunately Felix was sick, which is kind of sad, but it worked out kind of well for me because then Leticia and Pedro, her boyfriend, were just like, well, let's just speak Spanish. Okay, sweet. And so like we're speaking Spanish for a little bit, and I'd never met her boyfriend before. Obviously I work with Leticia, so I've seen her a lot, but not her boyfriend. And it was so great. He told me, your Spanish is really good. And I did my usual, like, if you think so, okay, thanks, da, da, da. And he's like, no, really, your Spanish is really good. He's like, a lot of Americans who come here, one, have a really thick American accent, and they also sound like Mexican. He's like, you sound Spanish, like a little bit of American, because that's pretty hard to get rid of, you're American, but like, you sound Spanish. I was like, thanks! I don't know, like, such a great compliment. Like, I've been working on my Spanish a lot while I've been here, so to hear that, and like, we just spoke Spanish the entire time, like, fluently had the conversation, no awkward stutterings, nothing. It was really good. It made me feel really good. And then we made some super yummy, delicious pizza, and like just had a good conversation. Almudena and Isma showed up later. We talked about like stuff I have to do once I was in Spain. We were joking about me doing the Camino just in the week that I have left, and oh, okay. I didn't tie it very well. I'm sorry. But so we talking about like me having the week left. Like, I'll just do the Camino, and so Isma, since Almudena's boyfriend and my boss, shows up. I was like, Isma, just so you know, I'm gonna be sick all this next week. So, just be prepared for that. I'm just not going to be at work. He told me it's impossible to do the Camino in a week, so I should probably just not bother. So I went to work today. It's all good. It's all good. It's my last week of work. It's my last week of these cool people around here in Spain. So yeah, that was my weekend, my past few weeks. It's been really good. So now I'm just like starting the packing process and starting like getting ready to peace out of here, which is sad, but it's life. So, I'm going to see you all very soon, though. Well, I mean, a lot of you very soon. Some of you left me because you graduated and went to better, well, not better places, different places. But I know we'll see each other again at some point. And we'll just be that much closer now since I'm leaving Spain, unless you came to Spain. I don't think any of you did that. I don't know. I don't know who watches this. Maybe you did. By the way, we'll see each other soon. So, I love you all. I will talk to y'all later in like a week when I make my very last Matt in Spain adventure video. So, adios.